position. Now I got some distance. Really hard top, no drop edition. That do labor, cooking, mop the kitchen. Couple men just work on garage and all foreign whips. Foreign with me that I'm all. And I ain't pouring. Hoop with men, I'm all while touring. Been on top for a minute. Now I got birds be loving the key. They got my name on the ribbon. I'm in the Aston nest. I was demanding the civic. Now I'm demanding attention. But I got humble intention. They think I'm quiet, I'm not. The girl supplying them. Told you that I was the homie. I got my eye on them. This Venus, I might tell her colors are red. Water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis. No cap, 20,000 in the bed. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie. They be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and speaks. Don't you get on the back of my sneakers. If this on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I had hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes. I ship it off like a message. Time to heat this up with the temperature. For some reason, they all on my cellular. Can't lose, so don't be a competitor. With the 392s, not the Teslas. It's a habit hustling on the regular. Ain't know that was your... Like how my neck look like a chandelier. I mean how my neck look like a chandelier. Drop 2,500 just on some gear. I don't not my pill. Since they say head too far from the real. I slow but I see that clear. Made a bub on it, man, that I feel. Leveled up, we in 2 different tiers. Lost so much just from 2 different years. Yeah, I hide in my bag, now I'm gone. Ain't no way I can cap in my song. Bring the birds till they send them on home. Where I'm from, gotta keep you. All the hate, I don't condone. Smell it strong like a long. In my zone, I can't pick up the phone. I'm my CEO. You scream, this Venus, I might tell her colors are red. Water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis. No cap, 20,000 in the bed. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie. Be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and you speak. Don't you get on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I had hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sick. We ain't the same, man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slang, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize real, see the fake in disguise. Think I was pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies. Ain't no goodbye, straight to cutting these ties. Mama say praying always to be wise. I hope they don't test me. I was this smart, never needed a tool. Plus I'm street smart, keep up. Benjamin, I get my pockets a tumble. Got used to ballin', but I ain't no hooper. Can't go outside, got me here from my junior. Can't go out bad, I said like a trooper. I do the dash, woo woo, that's a trooper. Cartier's on, I see what's in my future. I cannot cat this for life on the track. I came in through the back, Louis V on my back. Sharp as a tack, these shoes cost me a rack. I say, let's just be sitting in the back. And don't feel like I'm winning, I need me a plaque. Live life like a lineman, I need me a... Right beside me, this Cody is out. Gotta ran it up like you stand on the track. This scream. Venus, I might tell her colors are red. Water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis. No cap, 20,000 in the bed. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie. They be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and speak. Don't you get on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I had hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sick. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sleep. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sleep. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sleep. I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I play the odds and I change directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's how they count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I wear a horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to that, ain't that a switch? I pay the way you save the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the winter time lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, yeah. Before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards off. All my losses make me savage, Lately I can't seem to miss. Never cooking in the same pot. I gotta see a M way before I got the car. Now they all wanna hold my... Falling back just to let it take shape. No squares in the circle, the words get hurtful. I heard that commercial, they gon' let it go. High from the side where we don't see. Yeah, with the cost to survive. Turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just moved, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it cause they get me paid. But you don't get saved. That mojo screaming, oh, behave. You been there, you took that break. I get sleep when I stay up late. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, hey. Before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards, yeah. All my losses made me shattered. That's it, bro. to.
The Knicks never looked better than they did earlier on, getting off the bus and getting ready for action. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Elfrid Payton. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. That's Taj Gibson. And it's Barrett at the two-guard position. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the point. So the Lakers win the tip. Check in for Los Angeles. Junior comes in for Danny Green. And then for New York, Portis, who's checked in for Gibson. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Harkless. And Smith subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now, here's Barrett. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Smith, the pass to Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to drop contact and get himself to the line.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Here's Ntilikina. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside, Davis. James up top. Goes up to the stripe. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Randle outside. Passes it to Portis. Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is New York. Portis, the pass to Smith. He kicks it to Randle. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. And New York with a change here, too. Reggie Bullock's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to walk.
Now, here's Junior. A 29-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Greg Kia has had a long relationship with the NBA. And they'll be continuing that with Junior signing on as a spokesperson for the company.
And I remember when it was LeBron doing Kia commercials. Kia is trying to sign the next big thing from the NBA, and they believe it's Junior.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside Rondo. And there's the pass to Junior. It's rebounded by New York. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game down. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Rondo, following the score by Dennis Smith. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Junior. And the Lakers call time here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, they put the defense on. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Some changes for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for LeBron. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Dotson's checked in for the Knicks.
That was my fault. My fault. That was my fucking fault.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now, here's Portis. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Knicks making the shot. Cash banked in off the glass.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Dotson. Here's Bullock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here is Cook. Pass to Junior. Stolen by Bullock. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Dotson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Fuck that shit.
And the Knicks lead by 6. LA's gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Cook dishes to Junior. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bullock passes to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against New York. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dotson. McGee with the block. And it's all bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Lakers. 7-point differential.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
Cook kicks to Junior. The Knicks pull it in. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run here. Passes it to Ellington. The dish to Smith. Pass to Randall. Over Junior. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was and Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur group.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Cook out there with Junior, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pistons, had a huge game. He dropped in 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He came in hot off the bench and maintained that play throughout the game. I'm sure his team wants him to do that again. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Now, here's Portis. Here's Dotson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Junior missing. New York leading by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The shot by Ellington, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's tipped. Gibson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And here is Ellington. No points in the game yet for him. Smith outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Not only can Smith take contact inside, he's willing to initiate it. That's a great aspect to his game.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 7. Inside. Gibson against McGee. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he took...
Here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Junior's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. Rondo looking over the floor. Here's Kuzma. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Smith, the pass to Randall. McGee on the double team. Launches it. They get the rebound. Here's Portis. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Smith launches it from deep. Kept alive by New York.
Damn.
Yet again. McGee with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Junior with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Cooks checked in, and both free throws good for Junior. New York trailing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith drives in. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. We can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. The matchup against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
And it's Smith missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 5-4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. So it's going to come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Back in the game.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. Junior's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Knicks, Portis, who's checked in for Gibson. Ellington comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Alfred Payton. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Reggie Bullock's checked in for R.J. Barrett. The pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. And
Tight game.
And New York, looking at who they got. Randall and Portis control the middle. And Ellington is out there with Ntilikina. And it's Bullock in at the small forward.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Ntilikina passes to Portis. Ellington with it. To the paint. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trying to get open is Davis. Tries again. And Caldwell-Pope lays it in. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Ntilikina, started by Davis. Ntilikina passes to Randall. He kicks to Bullock. Traps in the tray. Bullock's got 6.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition. position.
Randall against Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Cash trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Kevin? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. Really good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is great.
Here's Ntilikina to the middle for the lead. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. The Lakers in the lead. Davis finds Rondo. Here's Junior. The steal.
Foul. Bullshit, man.
And it's Bullock in the corner. Pass to Ntilikina. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Lynn Cooks checked in for the Lakers. And then for New York, Damian Dotson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Dennis Smith in for Frank Ntilikina. That free throw good from Randall. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
We know this. Dennis Smith Jr. very capable on the offensive end. Pretty looking shot there.
Lakers trail by 4. Cook dishes to Junior. Shot to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Both shots good from a strike. The Knicks shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Smith surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cook gets to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Smith, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Dotson the pass to Smith. Back to Dotson. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Back to Dotson.
Oh.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Randall. Now here is Smith, guarded closely. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Dotson. He has 7.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Junior. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sets match up really well. Smith
outside. side.
For generalship right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Cook out there with Junior, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Damn.
The Knicks with the lead. Passes it to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
LeBron kicks to Junior. To the paint. Here's McGee. And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Then for the Knicks, Gibson comes in for Damian Dotson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Dennis Smith. And that one
I missed it.
And here are the Knicks now. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. That's the three, and there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's his 5th foul. So bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Junior. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And the D not really doing its job there, getting into the paint.
Here's Barrett. Portis trying to free himself. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field.
Oh,
since
no.
we started the final quarter of play. Payton attacking. It's good. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Hey,